Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. Today I'm going to be giving the Soulmate Twin Flame Oracle reading for this week. If you've landed on my video and it doesn't correspond with this week, with your week, this is a message that was directly to you and it's a reading just for you. And also I've been asked about the readings. Why does a card represent something else than what the meaning is when it says something? So you have to remember every card is more symbolic and they don't exactly mean what they say. I mean, some of them are a little scary, some of them, you just don't want to look at them, but they all correspond to a specific meaning. So it's not always bad if it looks bad. Okay, so without further delay, I'm going to get into shuffling the cards and we're going to ask for guidance and direction from the angels, from our spirit guides, to give us this reading and guide our paths for a message, something that we need to know from the divine in order to come together with our soul partner. Okay, I've laid out 5 cards instead of 4. An extra card flew out, so that's an extra message for us. I'm using the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. One of my favorite decks, very beautiful deck. Love the artwork in this one. Okay, and now the first card, Darkest Fears. Okay, now the darkest fears is something that, you know, we all have fear. We all have this emotion. We all have something that, you know, we hold on to. Not that we want to hold on to fear, but fear is always, you know, an emotion that many of us hold on to for many years. Sometimes not thinking about it, just we think that we moved on from it, we think that we pushed it away, but actually that darkest fear is still living inside of us, and not coming to terms and healing from it can actually prevent you from moving forward. This is something that happens a lot lately, especially during Mercury retrograde and now with the Venus retrograde. It has a lot to do with us looking back and reviewing the past of our lives and what we need to do in order to improve things. Now, that's fine. I mean, we should always review things in our previous experiences. But when we're looking at the fear and we're trying to pull in more, like you're afraid, you have a phobia about something, somebody is going to do something to you, or you're just, you know, holding on to something with negativity, it's only going to invite more negativity. Now, you're a beautiful human being inside and out. You have to say this to yourself and push away the fear. Now, I talk about positive affirmations all the time and bringing in the positive light into your life. But if you're carrying on fear and you're walking around with it, you're never going to achieve into a higher level. And bringing in, you know, that new light into your life is never going to happen because you're still living in the darkest fear. Now, maybe you've tried to understand it and try to examine it and analyze it. You know what? That never works. That seems to make things a little bit worse. It's something you have to just push away out of your mind and say, you know what? This is something that in the past, and I'm going to let it go. And then, you know, letting it go by forgiving yourself for ever feeling this way. You know, it's like, it's a mindset. This is something that you have to practice every day, not to allow the past insecurities, the past fears, anything from your past come to life in the present time, because that is only going to prevent you from moving forward and growing spiritually with your soulmate, with your twin flame, with your divine partner. You know, you having all this fear inside of you, it's never a good thing, because they actually sense it. Even if you're with this person for so many years and you both know each other inside and out, but though, you know, like there's always something there that seems like it's not really connecting, or it's not really going in the direction you want it to. It's a, you know, it could be a relationship that never went past, you know, the commitment stages, and maybe it's still in the stages of the, you know, the beginnings, you know, the beginning of a relationship. This happens when there is something that needs to be corrected, something in your life that maybe you have inside of you, a life lesson, something that you have to work on with yourself. Also with that person, whatever they're going through, whatever they're experiencing, it's only going to get worse if you're carrying on something and they're carrying something at the same time. It's only going to prevent a divine union between you two. And that goes the same if you're apart from your divine partner. You're not connecting, or you're not communicating, or there's just total separation. When there is some kind of like conflict going on inside either you or him or her, it's only going to make things worse if you're dwelling onto the fear of why it's not happening and why it shouldn't be happening, and examining that situation. It only makes things worse for you to move forward. Either way, you need to let it go. You need to let go of whatever toxic energy that you're holding on to, and it invites fear. So if you come to terms with it, whatever that may be, I mean, only you know what the right thing to do at this point to achieve the 5D level. It's going to manifest. So you need to allow it and bring it in. Okay, so the next card, detach. Okay, there we go. Another card representing let go. Let go of what does not serve any purpose in your life. And I'm not talking about letting go of a specific person or a dream in your life, but I'm talking about letting go of negativity. Sometimes you can hold on to a lot of energy that you've heard from someone, and you know, it's just like it's an internal thing that invites the negativity of fear and all that other stuff that creates anxiety in your life. You need to detach from negative communication, anything that you may be hearing from others, because it only gets worse when you engage to overpower your life. You don't want to be overwhelmed by something that is not there, or something that is just creating more heat on the fire. Detach from anything that does not serve any type of spiritual purpose, physical purpose, mental purpose. I mean, let's face it, if you're not growing from it, there is no sense of holding on to it. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Oh. Feeling alone. Okay, now, you know what? Yes, this is sometimes a very difficult time when you're all alone, and you may feel alone even when you have people around you who love you, people who are dear to you, that are actually giving you comfort. But it's not something that you can feel complete about, because you're missing something from the past. Is not the way to look at things. You have to try to focus on, you know, what you want in your life. She's showing herself to be looking onto the other side. She's looking at the grass on the other side and feeling all alone, feeling like this is not her. This is not her life. Why can't it be her life? You know, dwelling on something that is not yours is only going to make things worse. Now, like I said, with the Venus retrograde, it does bring on a lot of past emotions and you know, just energy with not feeling complete sometimes, because it is a part of Libra, which is the scales. I mean, it's a time for balance. It's a time for rejuvenating things in your life and rebirth. I mean, this is you. You have to balance the good, the bad, and just say, move on. I'm going to let go of whatever does not serve a purpose in my life and move forward, so that you can reunite with that person, or you can go to the next level with that person, or just at least understand that person, your partner that you're living with. I mean, whatever this resonates with you in any type of way, it is a feeling that we all get, feeling alone, even when we are with our family. I mean, you have to fulfill yourself, because it is about you. It's about your spirit inside of you, because you're all alone in this body, and you have to take care of yourself and nourish yourself. Give yourself enough time to feel love and go out there so that you're not all alone. Because maybe you feel alone at the time being, but it's because you're, getting that feeling like, I need to be outside a little bit more, or you need to engage more with social groups. And I'm not talking about social media, which is a wonderful place to be with communication with friends, but more of like, you need that physical contact, physical communication, just physical eye contact to help you to get out of that feeling of being alone. Okay, so let's go to the next card. I'm going to slide them a little bit over here. Manifest. Okay. Manifesting what you want in your life, whatever is meant to be, whatever is truly that is destiny that is coming towards you. Just like you can see, this man is manifesting his dreams, and he's bringing up magic from within, and he's sharing it out in the open. I mean, this is a beautiful card to manifest what truly is your hopes, your dreams, desires. You're a beautiful person. You have to say this every day. I love myself. It's manifesting, the positive life in you. Otherwise, if you're always going to look at things that, like we just talked about the previous cards, darkest fears, detach, feeling alone, you're never going to manifest those dreams. You're never going to bring them to life. Let's face it, when you're around people, and you know what I'm talking about, like when you see some people, like you throw off vibes. You can see when a person is throwing off negative vibes. You can get a vibe. I mean, you don't have to be psychic or empathic to get a feel when someone is blue or someone is sad. You are basically trying to do what everybody else is trying to do. Live our dreams in life and take that with us forever. This is something that I do every day with a vision board. I take all my dreams, my goals, my plans, and I just put them all out there on a vision board, or you can even do a planner. Just something to put out that positive energy to manifest what is meant to happen in your life. We can manifest those things that destiny has in store for us. But how are we ever going to do this when we're holding on to a dark fear, and we're not allowing ourselves to live, detaching ourselves from the truth in life, and just living in a place where it's like total loneliness? I mean, reaching out to your twin is something where you can manifest this by telepathic energy, telepathic communication, manifesting our soulmate towards us so that we can feel their energy, so we can feel the light coming inside. If we're always having like a fear-based energy living inside of us and not allowing it to flee, not allowing it to let go, and feeling like we're always alone, those insecurities are only going to grow, and you're never going to find peace with inside yourself, let alone with your divine partner. So this is something I highly recommend. Focusing on yourself, focusing on self-love. We talked about this many of times, and you know how to love yourself. You really do. You really know how to love yourself because you really do love yourself. It's just you and yourself. You are your BFF. If you're not focusing on this, you're focusing on other things that society takes away from us. And like I said, when we're feeling alone and we're looking at the other side and saying, why can't my life be that way? Why can't I have it that way? We're only bringing negativity upon ourselves, because we can be the best we can be, because everybody is searching for the same thing. If you're searching and you're not getting it, it's only for the fact because you're not living, you're not loving, you're not being the person that you are deep inside. So that's one thing that I really like to express to you. That's one thing I really like to recommend, is a vision board or some type of place where you can just put all your dreams, all your visions, all your goals, so they can manifest. Okay, so let's. Healing begins. Okay, now that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is a process, and The healing can only begin if you let go of those dark fears, release it, detach from it. Feeling alone is a natural emotion, but like I said, you need to feel the love that's inside your heart, and your twin will feel it as well, because the only way the healing can begin between you and your divine partner is if you allow it to happen, because that healing process is already begun. I guarantee you, you've already began healing a long time ago, but you may be at a stalemate energy right now because you're still holding on to excess negativity and you're not letting it go. In order for you to move past all of that, you need to focus on what the divine light is giving you and the messages that are being told to you. You need to start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today is the day to start now living and just feeling like, you know, the feeling of positive energy. Just feeling the positive energy come to life inside of you. Otherwise, you're always going to feel like, am I not getting the right end of the stick? I'm not getting what I want because I'm stuck in the runner and chaser phase. The thing is that you're not. You're actually growing. You're developing. The runner can go through a phase for a while, but like I have many videos and my articles on my blog that explains more about this. You need to focus on where you're at now in order to grow. And if you're in that type of phase, you need to know also, because it's not forever. I hope you found this video helpful, and you can check out my other videos about soulmates, twin flames, spiritual connections. Also, visit my blog, soulconnections.net and lovereader.net. If you like this video, I hope you give me a thumbs up. Also, if you do have a question, you can post it down in the comments area, and I will answer you as quick as I can. So until next time, God bless and namaste.